Okay guys, it's another week and Tilted Towers still isn't destroyed yet in Fortnite Battle Royale, but today we got the biggest clues yet, which indicate that this is indeed still happening and it is coming very, very soon. If by the end of this video you're convinced that the Meteor is definitely going to hit in Fortnite very soon, then definitely drop a thumbs up on the video. And also, I am doing a giveaway on this video where I'm going to give away $25 worth of V-Bucks to a few of you guys watching, and all you need to do is make sure you subscribe with notifications turned on and leave a comment down below telling me what your favorite emote is in Fortnite. Jumping into the evidence, Fortnite got a brand new update today at the time of this video going out, and with these updates there are always new things which are added into the maps and bits and pieces, and Tilted Towers has gotten some brand new signs. This is on a very specific building in Tilted Towers, and it now has a chest location on top as well as a telescope pointing upwards towards the comet in the sky. But the most important thing are these signs. Now, I'm going to show you this in the replay mode first and then show you where it is when you're just playing the game normally to drop on this building. But there are some really intriguing things on this rooftop. There are 4 new signposts that we're going to be showing you guys. The first one here is a signpost with a love heart, and in there we can see buildings which we can assume is Epic Games' way of saying that they love Tilted Towers. They need to absolutely love trolling us and playing around with us, and this is definitely another one of those things. The second one is another signpost with a love heart, but inside that love heart is a UFO. Now, we could only assume that if a meteor hits, there's a possibility that there could also be aliens, and we've already seen alien stuff added into the item shop in the past. And later on in the video I'm actually going to show you another UFO Easter egg which can now be seen within Fortnite. But going through to the next signpost, we have this, and it doesn't even need explaining at this point. This is a meteor just heading towards something. You can see full force, it's got streaks coming down it, which means this thing is flying through the air very quickly. This can either be representing the huge comet in the sky, or it could actually be referencing the smaller shooting stars which we got last week added into Fortnite. Either way, this is a representation that this thing is going to be something we're going to see in the skies very soon, hitting the ground. Now, the big question is when. And the final sign is probably the biggest troll of them all. This sign has the word today scribbled out, and underneath it is written tomorrow. Now, the time we're making this video is Tuesday, the 24th of April, and this could indicate that tomorrow, Wednesday the 25th, Tilted Towers could be destroyed by the meteors. But, you know, what happens if we go into tomorrow and this sign still says tomorrow? Then that means that this sign is just another huge troll on Epic's half. And this could be relating a lot to the backwards and forwards talk in the community on when exactly this event is going to take place. Lots of people think it might happen today. Some people might say it's tomorrow. Some people might say it's next week. And this sign is probably throwing a bit of shade and having a bit of fun and toying with us on when exactly this is going to go down. This is the only thing that we can see. We can probably assume that we might want to keep our beady eyes on Fortnite tomorrow, but if I'm honest, I don't think this thing's going to arrive until either later in the week or at the start of Season 4, which is next week. If you're not already convinced that this is going to be a thing, then 2 epic buddies, a well-known German Fortnite YouTuber and data miner, has uncovered some brand new files within the game which indicate that not only is the meteors going to hit, but there's going to be a lot of them, and sounds exist now within the game of the meteors dropping. If you haven't left a like rating because you don't believe this is going to happen, hopefully by the end of this, you're going to be convinced. He's found brand new evidence within the game that the comet is a game mode. Now, I made a video last week talking about how the fact that there was a hidden LTM in the game called Impact, which sounded like the meteors going to impact the game, and this time it is now called Carmine. If you go to the game files and under playlists, there is a new playlist called Carmine, and within that is Meteor Drop. If it's not clear enough already, there is going to be a playlist game mode at some point where the meteor is dropping, and within the files, again, you can see it on screen, that one says Athena Supply Drop Meteor, which makes it sound like that within this game mode, the meteors might actually work as the alternative to supply drops now. So rather than there be a balloon with a little drop attached to it, this could actually be a meteor crashing down with some loot inside. Now, it is weird why they're calling the playlist playlist Carmine, and to me that sounds like a code name. Just like the code name for Fortnite is Athena, the code name in this is Carmine, and this is probably a reference to a character from Epic Games' Gears of War series. The brief history on Carmine is that Carmine is a family of different people which you experience throughout the entire Gears of War series, where you play with certain Carmine members, and the funny thing is most of them actually die, and it's like a running joke that the Carmines always end up getting killed. Not sure if that has any relevancy into why they called it that, but going further, 2 Epic Buddies has now found sound files regarding the Meteor. He says that they sound amazing, and it seems like they hit the map and cars around the map, which might also suggest why the playlist name is called Carmine. And he says that you can open them like supply drops to gather some loot, which is crazy. And some of these sounds are named as Meteor almost landed, Meteor break open, Meteor distant explosion, falling distant, falling very distant, impact, land distant, sonic boom, and sub impact. So it sounds like there is going to be a lot of meteors crashing into the map whenever this does happen. There's some are going to be very close, some are almost landing, there's some which are going to be quite far away, some that are very far away, and there's like a sonic boom sound as well. I'm really intrigued on what these sound like, and if, you know, we do manage to get these sounds, I will link them down below in the description or make another video for you guys. Like I mentioned, I did say earlier that we're going to talk about the UFO again, and to just touch again on these signs on the roof, this also seems like a reference to the film Independence Day, where there is a party on the roof of the skyscraper to welcome the aliens. It could not only be a hint at the meteor crashing into Tilted Towers, but also could be a small hint as to the sort of content we might expect within Season 4 of Fortnite Battle Royale, as we've already started to see a few things relating to aliens, as well as, like, you know, the extinction of the world. And a lot of people also believe that the meteor isn't actually a meteor, and that it's actually a spaceship. And in Save the World, there's a story behind the meteor, and that it sends off radio transmissions, which people believe to be aliens. If Season 4 does actually contain aliens, then the season begins on the 1st of May, which can be read as 5/1 for the month, and that could also be a reference to Area 51. Now that could be just a very, very big coincidence, or Fortnite may have planned this all along. I don't know, but my tinfoil hat is on, and I like the idea. Jumping back to the UFO talk, thanks to a Reddit user called Nails_Kulos for showing this, at least to me, I've never seen this before, that you can now see a glowing UFO-like light next to the comet in the sky. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind that the shape of that light resembles the same shape we see on the sign, which represents a UFO. Diving in with the theory that was posted about Save the World and how things line up with the comet in Battle Royale, last week's Save the World update got a further storyline added to a character called Lars, whose friend has gone missing. In the earlier part, Lars literally mentions that something from space is trying to communicate with the husks, which are the name for the zombies within Save the World. The guy is pretty shocked after he saw something in the sky, and the only way to examine it is using telescopes. The object in the sky is also transmitting signals, and as a quest, us players had to gather a lot of mechanical stuff for it, and the new Cyberpunk heroes launched in Save the World also have a sci-fi theme to them. The original Reddit poster also says, "I don't think after all this that object in the sky is just a comet, and given how epic is and how hyped the community is about this, it's definitely not just a rock falling on the island, it's most probably a spacecraft, and Lars's friend has gone missing due to an alien abduction. About the spacecraft landing, if any place, he reckons that it could end up landing in Lucky Landing." But if we got those signs today on Tilted Towers, the signs obviously show Tilted Towers, UFOs, meteors, and today/tomorrow. So it's definitely related to Tilted Towers. So could we maybe not only just see a meteor hit it, but also see aliens come from it? Honestly, don't know how that would work, but Epic Games always seem to know what they're doing, and anything that they do give us is things which we are incredibly excited about, and I can't wait to see how this thing fleshes out as well. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks now, and it's crazy how I believe that the intentions wasn't exactly on destroying Tilted Towers at first, but since there's been so much talk in the community about it, from a simple Reddit post theory, which at the time sounded absolutely crazy, and now look, we have so many people thinking and believing that this is going to happen that maybe they're actually making it so because so many people want it. Only time will tell. But guys, if you did enjoy the video and you are convinced at this point that a Meteor is coming to Fortnite, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. You make sure you subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss another upload like this, and make sure you let me know your favorite emote in Fortnite to be in with a chance of winning some free V-Bucks. But thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.